And hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to this week's edition of Mid-South Wrestling Television. I'm your host, Boyd Pierce, and we have a lot of excitement coming up. We have with us as our guest commentator this week a man who needs no introduction throughout the Southwest, the popular sports director of KALB Channel 5 in Alexandria, Louisiana, Mr. Buddy Nichols. Buddy, we'll be talking to you in a little bit. Right now, we want to tell the fans at home a great card signed by matchmaker Grizzly Smith. It'll be headlined by a Mid-South tag team match. You'll see Mr. Olympia and his partner Boris Zhukov as they take on the popular duo of the Junkyard Dog and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Another tag team will feature two big, rugged men, the Super Destroyer and his partner King Kong Bundy. Popular Tito Santana's here, Magnum TA. We have a lot of action coming up, and Buddy Nichols, we'll be looking forward to your expert commentary as you did when you was with us about 3 months previous. We've been enjoying it ever since then, looking forward to when you'd be back with us.
Well, thank you very much, Boyd. It's nice to be back again, always treated with the best of hospitality here at Mid-South.
Thank you, and we go now to the ring and the introduction of the opening event. Here's Reisor Bowden.
He got me over here at Mid-South Wrestling. He got me set up here. I appreciate that. But now it's time for Butch Reed to go to the top. And the only way I'm going to go to the top is I got to win the North American Championship. And I'm waiting on the dog to come down here and show that he is the dog and sign a contract to wrestle me for the North American Championship.
Well, I don't think you'll have to wait too long because I see the Junkyard Dog coming right now. And as I pointed out a moment ago, I've never known the Junkyard Dog to walk away from a challenge. I don't think that we'll see that now either. And I think from the look on his face, he's pretty startled about this whole thing himself.
What is wrong with you? I sent for you in Atlanta. You didn't have water. I watered the crowd with. I set your apartment up. I bought your furniture. I got you in here, and now you out here. Let me explain something to you, Butch. Let me explain something to you. That's why our people.
Problem now. I've been listening to you too long, man.
That's why our people right now can't get to the top because crabs just like you is.
Wrestling fans, you saw it and heard it just like I did. I don't understand any of it. We try to get our composure, and I'm going to try to find out. We'll be back right after this message.
Well, Boyd Pierce, it's pandemonium here. Everybody's standing. We've had to bring everything to a standstill. The Grizzly Smith has grabbed me to come down here and sit in for Buddy Nichols because that tag championship match is out. And, of course, I think everybody's shocked and enraged about Hacksaw Butch Reed. He sure caught everybody flat-footed. I don't know what's working on his head. I suspect Ted DiBiase as close by as he was.
This is a non-title tag team.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan has taken Johnny Rich, and all Reisor Bowden got out with the non-title tag match, TV time remaining. And Hacksaw Duggan is after Skandar Akbar, but of course that's left Johnny Rich at the mercy of Mr. Olympia and Boris Zhukov, the Russian, who has by power of attorney taken Ted DiBiase's place and representing DiBiase while he has the broken hand in the Mid-South Tag Team title bout. And of course a lot of things have happened. The crowd is still standing from the situation with Junkyard Dog and Butch Reed, saying he's going to be his own man, that he's been used by the dog. and that he's been softening up people for the dog, and then the dog dumped him when it was his chance to shine, to make the big money, to be the dog's partner when dog took Duggan as his partner. But you recall the people here on Mid-South selected Hacksaw Duggan. The Junkyard Dog had nothing to do with it. But Reed is he's really boiled it. Johnny Rich, a gallant youngster, a man that's shown a lot of courage. He's fought some of the tough ones here. Boris Zhukov in on him. And Skandar Akbar, Hacksaw Duggan ran him clear out of the arena floor here. Wow, Johnny Rich really took that melon-headed Boris Zhukov and taught him some respect. And there comes Hacksaw, and he's in there firing away on both of them. Oh, he just threw Boris Zhukov at Mr. Olympia. Body slammed Zhukov, body slammed Olympia. This war may not get over with the television time remaining, Boyd Pierce, but it's been a pandemonium day here. Hacksaw Duggan is out. Oh, Olympia loading that boot. Olympia's loading that boot. Johnny Rich sacrificed himself. Johnny Rich sacrificed himself and took that, whatever that foreign object was on that boot that Olympia had for Hacksaw Duggan from behind. Johnny Rich showed his courage, took it to his head, but now both are on Duggan, and Johnny Rich is stunned outside the ring on the concrete floor. Double clothesline, Zhukov with his powerful neck breaker that has devastated so many. And Olympia keeping Johnny Rich out of the way. Oh, Duggan got out of the way. Hacksaw Duggan, he's not down until you nail the lid shut on him. He's a fighter. Now Olympia calling for help, and they're both on him, 2-on-1. They went for the clothesline. Duggan clothesline both of them. Hacksaw Jim Duggan clotheslined them both, and now he's showing them some shoe leather. Olympia staggered up. Olympia staggered up. Duggan's got them both. Boyd Pierce, Johnny Rich sacrifice, but Jim Duggan may pull the impossible. He may whip both of them. 2 minutes of airtime remaining. Oh, Duggan got out of the way. That's 6 cents. This Zhukov out on the floor. Mr. Olympia up, and Duggan's got him body slam. And Johnny Rich is groggy, doesn't know where he is. Duggan checking on him. And Duggan speared Mr. Olympia. He's tagged Johnny Rich. What a heart. Hacksaw Duggan's tagged Rich and just thrown Rich across. He just threw Rich across Mr. Olympia. He gave Rich the victory. He gave Rich the victory. Johnny Rich still doesn't know where he is. That's the kind of heart Duggan has. When Johnny Rich sacrificed for him, Duggan paid him back by giving that youngster the biggest victory of his whole career here on Mid-South. And look at that crowd. Look at that crowd, Boyd.
The fans are going crazy, Bill.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's been pandemonium here. And of course, we still don't know the complete story, but Hacksaw Butch Reed has shocked the wrestling world. And I tell you, a man that's probably more shocked and disappointed than hurt, even though he's hurt in agony right now, is the Junkyard Dog. And of course, Ted DiBiase somewhere, and money, smell of Skandar Akbar, has to be involved.